In the valley between two armies, the air hung heavy with fear. On one side stood the Israelites, their spirits crushed under the relentless taunts of Goliath, a giant of a man, towering above his enemies, clad in armor that gleamed like iron under the sun. For 40 days and nights he had defied them, challenging anyone brave enough to face him in single combat, but none had stepped forward, until now. David, young, unarmored, a shepherd, strode down into the valley, his shepherd's bag slung over his shoulder and a sling in his hand. To the soldiers watching from afar it seemed absurd. How could a mere boy, armed only with a sling, defeat the champion of the Philistines? But David's courage was not born in the valley. It had been forged long before, on the hills of Bethlehem, where he had guarded his father's sheep. David had faced danger before. When a lion had come prowling through the forest, seeking an easy meal, David had stood his ground. He hadn't run, though any shepherd would have been forgiven for doing so. Instead, he'd taken up his sling and struck the beast, killing it to protect his flock. And when a bear had emerged from the shadows, its roar echoing across the hills, David had done the same. A young man standing alone against predators far stronger than him. Those battles taught David two things: the value of courage and the unwavering power of faith. So now, as he gazed across the valley at Goliath, he did not see an unconquerable giant. He saw another enemy, defiant, yes, but not invincible. The source of David's confidence was clear. The same Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the bear will deliver me from this Philistine, he had told Saul, king of Israel. It was this faith that carried David to the stream, where he knelt and chose 5 smooth stones. 5 stones, not 1, not 2, but 5. It was a deliberate choice, but one that would puzzle readers of Scripture for generations. If David believed that God would deliver him, why not take just 1 stone? After all, he would only need 1 to fell Goliath. The reason for David's decision has invited many interpretations. Was it prudence, a symbol of preparation? Or perhaps, was it something deeper? Some suggest that David's choice of 5 stones was a testament to his readiness, his willingness to persevere even beyond the first attempt. Others point to history, noting that Goliath may not have been alone. The Bible later references 4 of Goliath's kin, other giants who could have confronted David. Could the 5 stones have been prepared for them, a sign of David's foresight and trust that God's protection extended beyond a single battle? Whatever the reason, those 5 stones became more than weapons. As David stepped forward to meet Goliath, sling in hand, they represented his courage, his faith, and his determination to face adversity with all he had. David didn't wait for Goliath to advance, he ran toward him. He loaded 1 stone, swung his sling, and let it fly. The stone struck true, sinking into the Philistine's forehead. Goliath fell, and the valley erupted in victory. But the question remains, why 5 stones? We may never fully know the answer. What we do know is this: David's choice emphasized preparation, faith, and trust beyond human understanding. It reminds us that courage isn't just about taking 1 bold step. It's about being ready to keep going, no matter what lies ahead. David's story echoes through history, not because he defeated a giant, but because of the example he set. A young shepherd who trusted in God's strength, prepared himself for what might come, and never hesitated to answer the call of courage. Look, we never know what other battles we must fight after we have already fought one problem in life after another. But the lesson is that faith never quits because God never quits, and He won't quit on you. Know this, my friend: if you operate on your own confidence and self-worth, you have brought only 1 stone to the battle. But there is often more than 1 person can overcome. When you come in the name of the Lord and have faith in His provision necessary for the battles of life, there will be enough stones for all the giants that you may face.